ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 here at Royal Selangor Polo for the RMPA Classic. First game of today, Royal Pahang against La Familia. Shotfield, Thomas, Fernandez, Lorente, and Tengku Hassan Al-Shah. La Familia fielding Dr. Mohammed Moyes, Michael Taylor, Sheikh Wrightson, and Hinez Bagazil. So 12 goals against 11 goals. La Familia playing in yellow, Royal Pahang playing in black and white. So there we have the game, first game of the second day here, about to go underway. La Familia once again playing in the yellow, Royal Pahang in the black and white. The players doing a final warm-up. Tommy Lorente playing in position number 1, the 7th goaler for the Royal Pahang team. Agent throws the ball in, game underway, ladies and gentlemen. There we have Dr. Mohammed Moyes, pops out there, he's the first one to the ball. Tommy Lorente cornering. Dr. Mohammed Moyes taking it on the offside, going forward, tapping it on the air, but gets backed away by Tommy to the far side. Tengku Mohammed drives it up now. He's got Sheikh with him going to the far side, players check up. Tengku Mohammed with another strike, ball bouncing, good bounce there. Hinez looks for the back, doesn't quite get to it. Sheikh Wrightson on the near side off. Tommy there bumping Dr. Mohammed out there. Michael unable to get a clean backhand on it, so with Tommy. Dr. Mohammed giving him some hassle. Tommy on the turn. Pass it forward. Control play. Winds up, releases. Look forward for a player. No one to receive. It looks like Sheikh Wrightson will get to it first. Goes for the backhand. Pass it across. Checks out his pony. So in control. Changes direction. Leaves it behind for Hinez. Hinez in the red helmet, controlling play, changing direction once again, bringing it to the clubhouse side. Go, big drive forward for the La Familia team. Michael there getting hassled by Tommy. 6 out, protesting, no whistle. Tommy with the ball, dribbling it across. He's got a bit of clear space. Hinez in front of him. Tengku Shazril in support. Tengku Shazril there. Michael goes to the backhand, successful. Ball pops up. They click on the turn. It looks like it's Tengku Mohammed with the pickup. Okay, giving him a bit of hassle. And it's Sheikh that gets the backhand off. Tommy there running towards the ball, checks up. Now goes Hinez, goes in for the hook. Tengku Mohammed back the ball, looking for Tengku Hassan. Tengku Shazril that picks it up. Tengku Shazril dribbling the ball across. Sheikh going in, Michael with him. Tengku Shazril bouncing ball, clears it out. Breaks away, ladies and gentlemen, he's running into the 30, standing for anything, gets hooked out the play there, it's Tengku Hassan, puts the ball up, and it's a goal, Royal Pahang. So man, amazing gameplay, amazing teamwork there. The players back to the center of the field. Aiden ball in. Popped out there, Royal Pahang now with the advantage. Tengku Hassan picked up. And umpire blows the whistle there. But Tengku Shazril dismounts. It appears Tony has slight problems, so he'll be coming off for a quick take. Hinez Bagazil attacks the ball forward. Spot hit in favor of La Familia. Inez tries to launch the ball, so Gutazo goes in intercepts. Inez now getting hassled, tapping the ball forward. So Gutazo with it, leaves the ball behind, and it's Datu Muhammad that backs the ball. Half tackle signified. And it's Tunku Hassanov pushing the ball forward. Inez goes to the backhand, amazing teamwork there. Sheikh launching up, Datu Muhammad going to it, and it's backed away by Tommy. Lands right there for Inez on the near side, taps it forward. Tunku Hassanov with Inez now. Gets marked out, Sheikh goes in for the pickup, brings it to the far side of the field by the boards. Ball bounces there, players checking up. Sheikh still with possession, Tunku Hassanov pick up. And it appears the umpire has once again blown his whistle. The half tackle being called, 3:28 left in the shutdown. Appears to be a size B awarded in favor of Royal Pahang. So the legendary co-commentator Johan Indot joins us in the clubhouse. Tommy Lorente releases the ball, winds up, lovely drive forward, rolls into the 60. Tunku Hassanov with the pickup, gets stolen away by Sheikh Reisman. They're launching there, Michael going towards Tommy. Michael gets the ball forward, riding each other off hard. They look at Tommy, who may lose possession in it, with Sheikh now. Checking up, running forward. Sheikh releasing the ball forward. What can he do? Rolls into the 30, now into 20. Can someone pick it up before it rolls on? It's Tunku Hassanov overrides. Tommy Lorente on the near side. Inez on the near side. On the turn, long way around, hard work there, getting hassled, picks it up and bounces wide at the post. Back right hit, Royal Pahang.
Guys, just watch Tommy use his stick last.
Michael shooting for a quick tap change, his stick. Trey is waiting for Michael to get his new mallet. T37 backline hit in favor of Royal Pahang. Tommy Lorente canters up, taps it, winds up, releases the ball, good lofty drive up. Royal Pahang player scrambling forward, Tunku Hassanov overrides, Tinez overrides, Sheikh picks up, controls the pace of Tunku Muhammad behind him. Winds up for the backhand, doesn't get a clean hit, is it enough? And it looks like Tunku Hassanov brings it, slams it forward to the boards. Tunku Hassanov checking up, Sheikh with him. Tinez running around the boards. Sheikh on the near side. Plays. And oh, there we have Tunku Hassanov off. So ladies and gentlemen, Tunku Hassanov on his feet, a huge round of applause. Polo is a dangerous sport. So there we have it, players line up, umpire bowls the ball in. Players setting up, Tommy Lorente there, running pop the ball, Jimenez takes him out. Jake Weissman backing the ball now, taking direction to Kushatra with him, Tunku Hassanal backs the ball, Jimenez picks it up, quick action here in the pack, Jimenez tapping for Tommy Lorente, chasing Jimenez, tapping it forward, Michael making sure Tommy can't get to him. Jimenez winds up, releases the ball, no one in the yellow shirt, receiver with Dr. Moyes. And it's Tommy Lorente on the turn now, picking up Tunku Mo, trying to pick it out the air. Tunku Shastra now the pickup. Winds up, releases the ball forward. Dr. Mohammed goes for the backhand, unsuccessful, ball still going forward. Shake Reisman there, Shake winds up, backhand. Tommy Lorente will pick it up, bounces off his pony's leg, still going in the right direction. Jimenez steals it away. Jimenez on the near side, far end of the field, still with Tommy Lorente, tapping it, keeping it close. Michael backs the ball away now. And it's Jimenez, no ball gets taken away by the $7. He's on the long way around now. He looks like he may wind up for a shot, tapping it forward. What can he do? Goes to the under the neck, bounces off his pony's leg, and past the back line. The back line hit, La Familia. The 40 seconds left in chapter number 1.
The opposition
Jimenez taps it forward. Winds up, hops the ball up, just short to reach Shake, but he gets up, controls the play there. Will take it on the near side now, and he does so. Turning it across, Tunku Hassanal rides him off. The Gautam Hamza gets to it, Shake with superior control there. Tommy goes in for Shake, Tunku Muhammad. Can't quite get the backhand on it, Dr. Morris on the pickup. Tommy Lorente, Dr. Morris in front of the $7, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Morris going to a throw, carrying Dr. goes ahead 30 seconds, and wide at the post. Very unlucky, ladies and gentlemen. End of chapter number 1, Royal Pahang 1, La Familia 0. The gameplay is about to review. Tommy Lorente winds up, good lofty drive up, looking forward. Royal Pahang players, Tunku Mo overrides it, Tunku Shastra with the pickup. They're progressively moving forward there, Tunku Shastra releasing the ball, not quite the distance he's after. And it's Jimenez that steals it through. Michael backs the ball away, Dr. Morris tries to pick it up, it's Jimenez with the hard work. Tommy goes in, umpire blows the whistle. So there we have it, some hit awarded in favour of Royal Pahang. Tommy Lorente with the honours. Winds up, and once again releasing the ball. It's a good long one. Lands right in front of it, looks like Shake will have to back the ball, and just wide at the post. Very unlucky for Royal Pahang, backline hit. La Familia. And then Gardagio going forward now. Winds up, releases the ball, just clears the 60-yard zone, bounces onto the board. Jake Reichman controlling the play, tapping it forward. Tapping it. Tunku Hasana in front of him. Providing some interference. Can't seem to get anywhere. He waits for a 2-minute pop-up. And it's in there. Then he launches it over the board. Very unlucky for La Familia. Possession now will change in favor of Royal Pahang. Tommy Lorente bringing it into play. Tapping it forward. Winds up. Lofty drive once again. It lands there. Tunku Sadri on the launch. And it's Jake Ryson going in, steals it away. And umpire blows the whistle there. 3 from the far end for the Royal Pahang supporters. Amazing play there by Tunku Hasana. So a spot hit in favor of Royal Pahang. Tommy tapping it through the uprights. Ladies and gentlemen, Royal Pahang 2, La Familia 0. Come on, Royal Pahang, make a little bit more noise, come on. For 50 left in this sucker. Royal Pahang now shooting right to left. Ball's in play. Tunku Mohammed can't quite get onto it. It's Jake Ryson with the backhand. Dinesh Bagaja looks to intercept. Tunku Shazril there. Tunku Shazril throws it away. Going to the far side of the field. Michael going to it. Tunku Shazril. Getting ridden off hard by Sheikh. The ball's left behind. Michael picks it up. And umpire blows the whistle once again. Tunku Hasana claiming the foul. So once again, the spot hit in favor of Royal Pahang. Tommy winds up, good lofty drive up, lands there for Tunku Shazril. Dinesh Bagaja will get to it, he'll take it on the near side. Throws it forward, Tunku Hasana going through, and umpire blows the whistle on the crossing foul by Tunku Hasana. 4 minutes more on the clock. Royal Pahang with a 2-goal lead over La Familia. So a 5B awarded in favor of La Familia. It is on a slightly jumpy horse. Centers around. Dinesh Bagaja, the $5 from Argentina. Winds up. A lovely drive up, so the good distance, lands in the 40-yard zone. Shane Ryson on the pickup, pass it forward, goes through the pack there. Tommy Lorente backs the ball away, and it looks like La Familia finally put one onto the scoreboard. .350 to come off for half tucker change. Score is Royal Pahang 2, La Familia 1. Asian throws the ball in. Second half underway. Into the scrum. And it pops out Dungu Sadrio there, tapping it forward here. Shake in front of him. Dungu Sadrio breaks out of the pack there. Kate Reisman unable to catch. It looks like Dungu Sadrio going to his goal. He's into the 10-yard zone. Taps it through the upright. Ready to the Royal Pahang. Once again, maintain their 2-goal lead over La Familia. The play is back to the center of the field. 3 minutes 10 on the clock. The play is lining up. La Familia now shooting left to right. Ball pops out. St. Reisman gets hooked down the play there. Tommy Lorente with the pickup. Michael Taylor going to Tommy, tapping the ball forward. Tommy just getting the ball out in front of Michael. He regains control, tapping it up. St. Reisman with him. St. going in hard. Still with Tommy. Tommy winds up, releases the ball forward. Nasser Mohammed with Tutumo. They're running to it to go, and it looks like it'll be wide at the post. Very, very unlucky. And then Bardazio for La Familia. Backline hit. And then taps it forward. Winds up, releases, it's a low runner. St. Reisman going to it, goes for the under leg, doesn't quite get a clean hit. Ball is left behind. First one to turn on it, looks like Jimenez takes it on the near side. Jimenez backs the ball looking for Sheikh. And it's Tommy that will get to it. Tommy on the turn, Michael Taylor in front of him. Tommy releasing the ball. Bounces up, Michael picks it up now on the offside. Tommy getting a lot of hassle there. Ball stripped away. Tommy can't quite get to it. Does he regain? So yes, he does, taking it on the near side. Kick on the handy pony. Michael bumping him hard. Michael on the near side, bounces off the pony. Goes to the backhand. And looks like Tommy will go in to recover. Tommy on the turn. Down to Mohammed, going to Tommy. Tommy still with possession, winds up, releases the ball. Not a clean hit. Michael will get to it first. Michael picks up on the turn. Winds up, releasing the ball forward, looking for Dr. Mohammed. Then Dr. Mohammed takes it on the near side, takes it on the outside, catches the ball, Dr. Mohammed. Giving some grease, Dr. Mohammed, overrides, Dr. Hassanal. On the turn, override, Sheikh goes for the backhand. It's Jimenez taking out the air, tapping it forward. The ball gets cleared away to the far side of the field. Jimenez, near side backhand. And wide at the post. Backline hit, Royal Pahang. Tommy bringing it into play. Royal Pahang player signing out, bounces off. Tundu Hassanal, Tony, Tundu Muhammad on the near side with the pickup. Can't quite get it. Jimenez charges through. Jimenez goes for it, gets thumped hard by Tommy, and the ball rolls over the back line. End of quarter, number 2. Score is Royal Pahang 3, La Familia 1. The quarter number 3 about to go underway. Tommy Lorente taps it forward. Big lofty drive up, looking for Tundu Hassanal. And they're on a launch, St. Reisman going to Tundu Hassanal. Defending his position there, tapping it forward. St. Reisman unable to get to it. Tundu Hassanal with control of the ball there. By the boards, overrides the swing. Players will check out first one through it is Dr. Mohammed. Goes for the backhand. And lands there for Tommy Lorente. Jimenez on the near side. Jimenez going for the backhand, can't quite get to it. Still there, but Jimenez manages to take the ball now. Doesn't get it off, but unfortunately, he still has possession. It's Tommy Lorente taking it out of the air, bringing it to the near side. Takes up his pony, controls the play. Tommy Lorente goes for the under the neck. Tunku Hassanal with the pickup. Hines steals it away. Tunku Hassanal will get to it. Jay Reichman now on the recovery, goes for the backhand. Tunku Mo doesn't get a clean hit. Michael with the pickup. Michael overrides. Tommy Lorente goes in, tips the ball. Hines with control now on the turn. Going down the play, Hines winds up, low runner, releasing, looking for Shake. Tunku Hassanal goes for the hook. Successful hook there, Michael setting up. Tommy Lorente with the pickup on the third. He's got a bit of free space. He's on the launch now. Michael now with it. Tommy looks like he has to solo this one. He's into the 60-yard zone. Tapping the ball override. Bouncy field. Hines will get to it now. Hines on the third. Winds up, releases. Not a clean hit, but enough to go forward. Buys him a bit of free time. Tapping it forward now. Tunku Shadrill with Hines. Hines taking it on the offside. Gets us down the play. Checks up. Still with control. Tommy takes it away. Ball bouncing. Tunku Mo goes to the backhand. Bounces off Shake's pony. Tommy Lorente now once again with the pickup. Drives it up looking for Tunku Shadrill. Michael winds up backhand. Bounces off Tunku Mo's pony. Tapping it forward. Hines giving him a bit of grease. Hines backing the ball. Tommy Lorente making sure Shake is cleared. Goes for the near side backhand. Dr. Muhammad with the pickup. Clears the ball away on the tail. Tunku Mo with the pickup. Michael backing the ball looking for Hines. Dr. Muhammad picks it up. Dr. Muhammad clears his man. Hines can't quite get to it. Tunku Mo overrides. Tunku Shadrill. Tunku Shadrill far side now goes. Kicks it forward. Tries to take it out there. Bouncing ball. Jay Reichman with the backhand. Tommy Lorente with some hard work charging down Dr. Muhammad, drives it forward, bounces off Tunku Hassanal pony. He gets the second hit. Tommy Lorente with the pickup, tapping it to the board. Clears Dr. Muhammad. Ball's left behind Tunku Hassanal. Michael tapping the ball away. Shake Reichman leaves it behind for Hines. Backs the ball there. Shake getting marked heavily by Tunku Shadrill. Michael on the near side, on the outside. Now once again on the near side, can't quite get to it. Hines backing the ball, and looks like it'll roll past the back line. Ladies and gentlemen, half toucher. The players all back onto the field for the second half of toucher number 3. Royal Pahang still with a 2-goal advantage over La Familia. Backline hit for Royal Pahang. A quick discussion for the Royal Pahang squad. Tommy Lorente canters out. Releasing the ball, low runner, got a bit of momentum looking for the Royal Pahang players, gets met by Hines. Hines with control. Passing the ball forward. Bringing it up, Tunku Shadrill to the make. Shake Reichman launches it forward and looks like it's to the upright. No, unfortunately not. A penalty awarded at the 30-yard line in favor of La Familia. And then Bagazio teeing up the ball. Inez will be walking this one. Winds up, releases the ball, picks it up, and it's through the upright. La Familia converts. Royal Pahang 3, La Familia 2. Players back to the center of the field. Game play underway. Gustavo taking it on the near side. Launching it forward. He's looking to put it to the upright. Override there. Jimenez getting to the concrete. And it's Tommy Lorente that carries the ball through. Is it through? Yes, it is. That is determined. Royal Pahang maintained their 2-goal lead once again. Players back to the center of the field, far end. Royal Pahang with once again a 2-goal advantage over La Familia. The ball's in play. Inez Bagaja coming for the ball, pops out of the pack there. He needs to convert, ball sits up. Michael backs the ball, looking for Sheikh. First one to turn on it. Sheikh Reichman launching it up for Nasser Mohammed. Tunkumo goes to the near side back end, successful. But Michael there will pick it up, moving with a bit of pace. Tapping through the upright, can he do it? Tommy Lorente can't break it and rolls over the line. La Familia put another onto the scoreboard. Royal Pahang 4, La Familia 3. Umpire balls it in, balls into the scrum, who pops out with it? And it's Michael, controlling the play, Tungusazo backs the ball away. To Tommy can't quite get the back on it, Jimenez launching forward. He's on the breakaway, ball bouncing in the air, can't quite get to it, Tommy setting up, controlling there, it looks like he might go to the upright, and umpire blows the whistle. 17 seconds left in Tucker, number 3. La Familia aggressively attacking the Royal Pahang goal now. Spot hit in favor of Royal Pahang. Tommy Lorente winds up, drives it forward. Who does it land there for? Suzu Hasanal. Jay Reichman can't get to it. Suzu Hasanal still with control, tapping it up. White doesn't get a clean hit. Jimenez will set up onto it, brings it to the boards. Quick on the turn. Drives it forward. It's some Gustavo with the near side pickup. Tunku Hasanal will go for the backhand. Doesn't get a clean hit on it. Jake clearing it away. To the far side of the field now. Tommy backs the ball. First one to turn on it. Looks like Tunku Hasanal, but Jimenez taking him down hard. Jimenez near side backhand. Successful end of shot at number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Royal Pahang 4, La Familia 3. Seven minutes on the clock for the final tucker of the first game today. Royal Pahang with a 1-goal advantage over La Familia. Players line up on the far side of the field. Umpire C11 will ball the ball in. Ball's in. Tunkumo pops up with the ball on the turn. Leaves it behind for Tommy. Tommy Lorente electing a change direction, buying him a bit of free space. Pops it forward. Still with Tommy, he's running, he's going to run it through the goal mark. Launches it forward, can he get to it? And it looks like they roll past the back line. Back line hit, La Familia. Inez Bagazo with the honors. Inez brings it into play. Tapping it forward, Tunku Chakra with him. Releases the ball far end of the field. Running along with Tunku Chakra. Inez with a good connect forward. Looking for Dr. Mohammed. And it's Inez that runs through and it's Tommy. Offside end now from the near side to the offside. Michael. They're coming around for the ball. Looks like it's Michael with possession. Tommy back the ball away. Sent forward by Tunku Chakra and it's Inez that will pick it up. Centering the ball right in front of the goal mouth. Tommy Lorente on the near side, takes it out the air. Brings it to the near side boards. Cut to the cross. So we're looking at change direction, gets bumped hard by Shake. Shake near side backhand. Just enough to get to Inez. Tunku Hassanal. Tommy Lorente. And umpire blows the whistle on that play. So a 60-yard penalty awarded in favor of La Familia. Today Badago in the red helmet with the honors. The penalty taker for the La Familia team. And Tommy Lorente comes up for a quick tack change. So a 60-yard defended penalty in favor of La Familia. Then winds up, lofty drive forward and through the upright. La Familia equalized. For the first time in 3.5 seconds. They now have a level score. 4 apiece. The players line up into the center. Ball's in play. Michael pumps the ball forward. Shake Reisman and breaks out. Shake, good drive forward into the 60. He's on a runner here. Having override. Tunku Hassanal backs the ball away. It's Inez, quick check and a turn. Goes for the shot, pops it up, and wide at the post. Backline hit, Royal Pahang. Tommy Lorente brings it into play. Releasing it forward, Tunku Shazri on the run there. Dr. Muhammad picks up, goes for the near side backhand, doesn't quite get to it, Hinez. Taking it, feeding away on the offside. Shake. Tunku Hassan looks at Michael, clears it away on the near side. Hinez drives it up, bounces off, Shake Tony Lorente. Overrides the ball, Hinez tapping it forward. Hinez with control on the far side of the field, running by the boards. All the players check up. Hinez in control. Tommy Lorente goes in for the ride-off. It's still with Hinez. Doesn't quite get to it. Tommy picks it up now, overrides as well. Michael still with Tommy. Michael with Tommy there. Tunku Hassan into the mix. Hinez popped it up and over the boards. Possession now changes. The players will come off for the last change of this game. Royal Pahang 4, La Familia 4. The game played for the second half of Sucker number 4 about to go on the way. A front hit in favor of Royal Pahang for the ball that went over the boards on the far side. Players signing out. Tunku Hassan drawing away. Shake. Players stand out. Umpire calls play. Tommy Lorente winds up. Good drive forward. Bounces off Dr. Muhammad Tony. Looks like Michael will pick it up. No, it's Shake. Shake goes and gets hooked out by Tunku Shazri and Hinez goes in. Umpire blows the whistle. A 2:53 left in Chucker, number 4. And it appears to be a 30-yard penalty in favor of Royal Pahang. Apologies, it's a 40-yard penalty. Tommy Lorente with the honors will look to convert this to extend their lead over the La Familia Polo team. Tommy winds up, low runner, and wide at the post. Backline hit, La Familia. Hinez brings it into play, shooting near side boards. Drives it up, and it looks like it may bounce right in front of Dr. Muhammad. Overrides, Michael picks it up. Michael's getting hassled by Tommy. Tommy with the pickup now. Making amends for his missed penalty. Running along there, near side, popped it up. Michael within there, Michael goes for the hook. Tommy still with possession of the ball, running towards goal. Tommy tapping it forward. Can he put it through the uprights? Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Lorente! Royal Pahang 5, La Familia 4. The players back to the center of the field, a minute 40 left in Chucker number 4. La Familia trailing by a single goal. Ball's in play, pops out in favor of Royal Pahang. Tunku Shazri on near side. Tunku Hassan offside. Goes through the back there. Hinez goes to the wind-up. Bounces off of Tony, goes to the far side of the field. Tunku Shazri with control on the turn now. Ball sent forward, Sheikh tries to get to it, Michael backs the ball away, Tunku Muhammad. Goes to the backhand, good backhand, bounces off Tommy himself. Tommy launches it with a quick fire shot. Dr. Muhammad running towards the goal, can he defend it? Goes for the turn and wide over the line. Umpire blows the whistle on that play there. So it's something in favor of La Familia. Hinez brings it into play. Hinez low running, drive forward, doesn't quite reach, but will Sheikh get to it, and he does so. Sheikh collects it, can't quite get to Dr. Muhammad on the near side. Hinez overrides. Tunku Shazril punishes now for the slow turn. Tunku Shazril tapping it forward. Hinez going forward. Tunku Shazril tapping it out, keeping Hinez. Tunku Shazril wide off the post, very unlucky. 19 seconds on the clock, backline hit, La Familia. Hinez comes with a bit of pace now, driving it forward. Goes for the drive up to the far side boards. It's Tommy that gets to pick it up, Michael. Providing the interference. And ladies and gentlemen, end of soccer. Royal Pahang 5, La Familia 4.